welcome back to the channel. This is Isaiah. I'm here with my buddy Joesph. Joesph, introduce yourself.
What's happening, guys? I'm Joesph. We're out here on a beautiful day. Corona.
How long have you been
out?
What kind of truck you got?
It's a 2001 Silverado 1500. Been building it about 8 years now. Something different for his channel, I guess, because this is probably the slowest car he'll ever have on here. But
I've had a lot of people not want to come on the channel because of that reason, but honestly, I've wanted to do this truck because it has so much character. There's so much detail, time put into it. I don't really care about speed or horsepower. I just want to see some interesting stuff. So thank you for taking the time to come out here.
yeah, absolutely. I've been building it probably about 8 years or so now. This was my first car in high school. I've touched just about every nut and bolt on this thing. We went through the engine, the interior, undercarriage, bed of the truck. I mean, we've really done everything on this thing. It's basically just a show truck. I drive it around pretty frequently, so if you're local to the area, maybe you've seen it. But yeah, I mean, just built it to have fun, really, and got taken a little bit too far.
We can see that, but it's yours. It's your project. You put your time, love, labor into it, and it came out beautiful. What year is it, you said?
It's a 2001.
Okay.
It was painted by a shop out here in Corona called Robles Auto Body. The pinstriping was done by a gentleman named Chewy. I'm not sure where he's out of. He's mobile. The interior was done out of Rialto. I don't recall the name of the shop that did it. Pretty much everything else was done by me. The framework and suspension work was all done by Ground Control out of Ontario. There's a suspension shop out there. Yeah, pretty much everything else was done by me. Majority of the engraving, the etching work on here, all the little tedious little knickknacks and whatnot.
So what was your very first project on this car? What was the first thing you did?
The first thing I did, actually when I got the truck, it was a AC service truck. It had the service bed with a big ladder rack on top, 100% stock. The day I went to pick it up, actually, somebody had broken into it the night before. They shattered the window and stole the radio and a bunch of stuff out of it.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so we picked it up. I had to do those little things, right? Get the radio back in it, because I was a kid in high school. You got to have a radio.
Yep.
So got all that dialed back in, and the first actual mod I did was I lowered it. I put some wheels on it, and I rolled around like that for, I don't know, maybe 6 months, and then I wanted it lower, so I lowered it more. At that time, I decided to just start tweaking on the thing. I started dressing up the engine a little bit, little stuff on the interior. Wherever I could fit something in, I would. And then I started hanging around some guys that went to car shows and whatnot, and started seeing more and more builds. And I was like, man, I just don't fit in here. And so I got bit by the bug, so to speak.
Went down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, I started adding more and more. I decided to bag it, get some billet wheels on there, and just went all downhill from there. At that point, it just turned into pretty much I've touched everything now.
I can tell. I can tell for sure. So your first couple suspension setups before the bags, you said they were coilovers up front?
On the front, yeah, is what I had. So the first time I lowered it, it was just on springs, just shortened springs, and then we ended up doing coilovers on the front. It still leaf springs on the back.
Okay.
We did an underbed notch originally, and then once I bagged it, we cut the back half of the frame off, did a step notch. Up front is still the stock suspension, it's just all chromed out now. The upper control arms are extended a little bit.
uppers are extended?
Yes.
Nice.
And then we
real quick, while we're on it, real quick, tell me more about the bag setup. So what setup is it? Like, what kind of bags is it?
Ooh, so...
Or as much as you can tell me.
It's been a long time. So it's just a basic valve setup. I don't have a management system on here.
Okay.
I believe... I don't remember what bags. I don't remember the brand of bags.
Okay.
I believe they're Conatex, but I don't remember on both front and rear.
What you got
it has Air compressors. Okay. I designed that setup in the back, did all the hard lines myself. Yeah.
Looks really good. Did you do all the paneling and stuff back here?
Yeah, so I did everything back here. I had the plexiglass that's on the sides laser engraved, and then I have LED lights behind them so it lights up at night. I did all the paneling. The whole bed I did.
You said you got this done by a friend?
Yeah, so I had this done. The underside of it is a wrap. It was done by King's Tint Work out in Rialto. It has, I shaved the tailgate on the truck so the handle is relocated to the back side.
Okay.
The door handles on the truck were from Condigit Design.
Okay.
Kind of like the Tesla style door handles.
Okay. Do they work like the Tesla?
Yeah, so you push on the back side.
Oh, hell yeah. That's cool. Lost track of how many shows you've won, or how many awards you've gotten, right?
I don't have an exact number, but it's been quite a bit. Like I was saying, I've fixed it up as I've been going to shows, so it's always been a project that's been driven as I do more and more to it. So it's kind of just been, I do something here, I do something there, take it out, and it's just kind of slowly built up to this, but it's been quite a bit.
Looks awesome. Tell me a bit about Nocturnal. What's that?
Okay, so Nocturnal is my car club. Been around a long time. We have we're worldwide. We have chapters out in Japan. I mean, we're everywhere.
Okay.
Basically, I'm actually going to a meeting with them after this. Cool. Super Bowl party / meeting, but yeah, we're a car club. We're all over the place. We go to car shows. Usually when we go out of state, we all roll together with all our cars. It makes it a lot more enjoyable to go out with a group of people you can have fun with, right?
That's dope.
Just go by yourself.
That's cool. So you got the Nocturnal hat.
Yes, sir.
You got the front fake plate. Got the banner. Got this thing in the back here. Where's the next show?
The next show I'm going to is out in Laughlin. It's thrown by a club called Forbidden Fantasy. It's a really cool show. Really cool show out by the river. It's gonna be a good time. It's basically a big party out there. So we're gonna go out there. Got an Airbnb. Just go hang out, have a good time.
Cool.
Come back home.
Oh yeah. What are these switches for?
So those switches all control the LEDs.
Okay.
The top one does the engine and the trunk. The one underneath that does all the interior. This one here does some lights I have on the underside of the truck, and that last one doesn't do anything yet.
Just in case you need anything.
And then down at the bottom there is the airbag switches.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! Looking badass. It was crazy. Notice this toe now with your cluster.
Yeah, the cluster is off of I believe a 2004 Escalade.
Oh, yeah.
And it has double sunroofs. The rear window is off of a Nissan Titan, so it has the ability to roll up and down.
Wait, do they normally have dual sunroofs? Or
No.
you did that?
No, those were cut in.
What the hell?
Those were cut in.
That's badass. And then this was put in too.
Yeah, and then that was put in.
Damn, you're doing some crazy custom shit.
Yeah, we really touched everything on this thing,
That's
even the glass.
crazy. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, this thing is beautiful. There's so much time put into it. As you can see, there's literally everything. From the hood hinges to the windshield wipers to even the brackets. All the details.
So it doesn't look like it, but it actually has a body kit on it from the Super Sport Silverados.
Okay.
I believe those are from like 2003 to 2006.
Looks good.
But I left the original front end. I like that front end a little bit more.
Yeah, it looks really good. You were telling me earlier that some of the engraving was done outside, but you did a lot of it as well?
Yeah, so I did do a lot of it. When I first decided to do some of the engraving work, it was done by a guy named Mike McLaurin. He's local here in the Inland Empire. It's very expensive to do, so I ended up finding a class that actually teaches how to do engraving. And I took the class, decided to buy the equipment, and just started practicing. And then little by little started doing more on the truck myself. And now I've done most of the things that can be engraved I have done, with the exception of like the wheels. A lot of the stuff does have engraving on it.
Hell yeah. What other things have you done that I haven't touched up on? There's a lot of cool paneling.
Yeah, so the paneling was actually done with some spare sheet metal I had. I do heating and air conditioning, and we do a lot of sheet metal work, so under the panels I have like fuses and stuff, and I just thought it was kind of ugly, so I took some sheet metal from my work truck and decided to fabricate something up and then paint them and have them pinstriped. But I think we've just about covered it.
Hell yeah, well, this thing's beautiful. So you've put a lot of time into it. Like he talked about, he's had the truck since high school. We've known each other since high school. We've been friends since high school. I've seen this truck. I've seen the progress it's been through over the years. He posts a bit about it. Not everything he does to it, but he should. I think you get a lot of attention on it for sure, but definitely had a lot of love on it. Putting so much time. A lot of money. I asked him how much he's putting into it, but he don't remember. He hasn't been keeping track. If you were to guess, roughly.
So if I were to guess, I'd say, I honestly don't know, probably upwards of 50K maybe.
Okay. That's fair.
Just a guess.
That's fair. Are you going to do anything else to in the future?
There's some things I would like to do, but I don't think I'm gonna do. I'm working on another project right now. So that one's kind of stealing my attention a little bit. Right now I'm just enjoying it. I'm just taking it out, having fun, been driving it a lot more lately.
That's good.
Yeah, just enjoying it now, man. I don't really have any big plans for it.
Okay. Finally at that point. Been long enough, right?
Yeah, it sure has.
So you've owned it for about 8 years?
Yeah, it's been about 8 years.
Nice. What's the other project you're working on?
I have a little mini truck. It's a little S10. I'm working on that one right now. That one's going to be another full show truck.
Oh yeah.
And then I also have a 66 C10 that once that little S10 is done, that C10 I want to do like a hot rod.
Oh yeah.
I want to go fast.
Yeah.
So we're going to do one of those eventually.
Be like Turbo LS build or something like that?
Man, something, I don't know yet.
Something crazy. That's cool. Oh yeah. I love seeing it. I'm looking forward to what you build next. That mini truck sounds like it's going to be pretty cool. Hell yeah. Once again, Joseph, thank you for taking the time, coming out. I know you're a busy guy, but I appreciate you taking some time and showing us this truck. We want to check it out for a while now, and it's sweet for sure. So thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, and appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, we'll definitely check out the next build whenever you're done with it, so just let me know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, check it out. Thanks, guys, for watching. If you want to see any more on this, do you want to put up your social?
So you can find me on Instagram. It's status_1500. You can go on there and check it out. I don't post a ton, but if you have any questions or anything, feel free to hit me up and try to help you out the best I can.
For sure. Sounds good. Well, once again, thanks, Joseph. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching.